Going live. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the Mina channel. Let's go ahead and get started with all this here.
Welcome to the Persona 5 Strikers launch celebration.
Just
event.
in time, right?
We're your hosts, Keith and Valerie Aram from PCB Productions. We're the talent directors from the Persona series, and we're thrilled to welcome you to our show today.
Get ready to join the Phantom Thieves of Hearts on the road trip of a lifetime in Persona 5 Strikers, an all-new action-oriented sequel to Persona 5.
For the past 22 years, we've been working with
Started
Atlas
just
on
in
the Persona
time.
series, helping to bring these amazing characters and stories.
Hey,
to life.
Dojima.
We've absolutely
Rebel,
loved
how's it
directing
going?
all of the Persona characters over the years, and we're excited for you to experience a new adventure.
Oh, have
Persona
15
5
viewers.
Strikers.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that makes this game so special is that not only we get to go on another adventure with the Phantom Thieves and get to meet some new friends along the way,
But what's really interesting is that we recorded the entire game during the pandemic.
and we're getting to share some of those stories and adventures with you. Persona 5 Strikers launches next week.
Okay, but there's still time to pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition today and start playing tomorrow. Early.
Tomorrow.
Or today
And
at
now we
12
have a
o'clock
very
if you're
special message from the
special
Atlas
like
and
me.
Koei Tecmo developers.
Alright, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and
皆さんこんにちは。ペルソナ5ストライカーズでプロデューサーとディレクターを務めました株式会社アトラスの金田大輔です。やっと2月の23日に P5S のプレイステーション4版と任天堂スイッチ版、そして Steam 版の発売ができることとなりました。日本の発売から時間がかかってしまったんですけれども、その分細部に至るまで完璧なローカライズがなされました。胸を張ってお勧めできる一本となったと思います。この後はですね、パネルトークの中で実際に英語版の吹き替えをしてくださいました声優さんたちのお話を伺えることになっています。新キャラクターの善吉やソフィアの話が聞けると思いますので、そちらもお楽しみいただきたいと思います。さらにこのタイトルは予約特典としまして、
Oh shit, I'm sorry guys, I'm missing my own chat over here. How's it going?
このアプリはですね、中にデジタルアート
Wi-Fi is acting up. Hello from Russia. How's it going?
メイキングビデオが入った内容となっています。このメイキングビデオはですね、オープニング You Are Stronger の、収録風景とさらにエンディングの収録風景も加えたスペシャルな内容となっています。ぜひ予約をしてこちらの内容も楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。アトラスと光栄テクモゲームスが初めてコラボレーションで作成したこのタイトル。ジャンルも初めてでしたし、何もかもが挑戦に満ちた開発となりました。ですが、両者の力が合わさってこのコラボレーションでしか生み出せない
SMT news or anything like that at this time, it looks like.
ぜひ皆さんにお楽しみいただきたいと思います。ではこの後は光栄テクモゲームスの、ディレクターを務めました関口さんにバトンタッチしたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Come on.
カナさん、ありがとうございます。
Talk to me. What's up? What's good?
5ストライカーズでディレクターを務めました光栄テクモゲームスの関口です。日本での発売からおよそ1年、ついに P5S を全世界にリリースできます。とても嬉しく思っています。
Alright, guys.
アトラスペルソナチームと光栄テクモゲームスオメガフォースのタッグでお送りするシリーズ初のアクション RPG です。オメガフォースが得意とする爽快なアクション
It's just nice to see everybody just talking about the game and everything.
ペルソナらしい要素もしっかり実現しています。ビジュアル、サウンド、シナリオ、インターフェースに至るまでアトラスさんと何度も話し合いを重ね、ペルソナらしさを追求しました。
Alright, guys. So while we're doing all this,
紛れもなくペルソナと感じていただける
I may announce the winner.
この1年、我々オメガフォースの開発チームはローカライズと Steam 版の開発に取り組んでまいりましたが、世の中が大きく変化し、
When I announce the winner for the giveaway in a second, so
ロックダウンの時期と重なり、一時は実施も危ぶまれました。そのあたりのご苦労は声優さんからもお話があるでしょうか。収録に携わった皆さんの尽力により、
you guys ready for that, or do you guys want to watch what's going on right now on the screen, which is pretty interesting itself?
聞き比べてみるのも面白いと思いますよ。
Oh, you guys want? Okay, a lot of people are like, "Hey, I want to see the winner now."
Steam 版においては PC
Alright.
的にプレイするために専用の仕様を実装していますし、特典アプリもハイクオリティです。様々なところに。
Alright, let's go ahead and do it then.
両者のこだわりが詰まった本作。ぜひともお楽しみください。
I was gonna wait until a little bit later.
Persona 5 Strikers reunites the Phantom Thieves for a thrilling summer vacation full of more action, mystery,
And of course,
curry. Strikers takes us on an epic road trip
Curry.
with the Phantom Thieves, where they strike back against a
Curry.
new corruption overwhelming Japan.
We get to follow the thieves.
Hype, 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 hype. Everybody's so excited here.
Reality emerges, revealing the truth and redeeming the hearts of their fans.
P5S features a massive new story and thrilling new hybrid
Massive.
battle
Yeah, it is massive. It's like 40 hours long. It's pretty good.
Cook tantalizing regional recipes.
Wi-Fi is better.
Fight
Good
against
to
new
hear.
shadows
Good to
to
hear.
uncover the corruption within the metaverse.
All right.
The best part is getting to hang out and spend more time
Me
with our
too. I have a
favorite
Zoom
Phantom
meeting
Thieves.
for my job in like
Friends along the way.
And to celebrate,
like an hour or
we
something
have
like
the
that. 2
Phantom Thieves
hours.
themselves
I
joining
can't
us to
stream the
chat
whole
about
thing.
the
I'm
game
only
today.
streaming 1 hour.
And
So
if we're going to start anywhere,
It should be with the leader of the Phantom Thieves himself,
Joker.
Xander Mobus.
Hi! What's up?
Hey, Xander.
hey,
So, Xander, you may be the quietest lead character.
but it's actually a lot of hard work. So what's a recording session like, especially when you can't rely on a lot of dialogue?
Hey,
well,
hello, how are you? You're in class right now? Wow, that's crazy.
The cutscenes first, so we're chasing the animation. So it's a lot of watching the footage and being like, okay, how do I say just right for this moment?
And we don't make a library of those.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
mean,
funny.
you
You have to record all of them, right? Every single one.
You perform that.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for my Oscar on that. 'Cause
That's right. It's the nuance.
Oh
Nuance.
man, that was
It's all
funny.
about the nuance.
Grunts.
So, wait, so well, let's do it. So, can you give us disappointment? How about anger?
It's just funny.
Oh, perfect. Actually, that was perfect.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it is a lot of work. and I
Oh,
think
but
one of
that
the
was
best parts
hilarious,
about
though.
watching you work is that you really do put in all the effort. And the limited amount of words on screen, you are present and a big part of every session.
Oh,
Plus,
shit.
obviously, then we have all the personas and everything else. And
That is
does take a lot.
hilarious.
yeah, those are very high energy, and we have to match timing. And
That's super funny.
The actor who plays Joker in Japanese, I have to match his timing, and he speaks very, very quickly. So it's like, what was it? Izanagi no something Picaro, and it's like, get through that in like a second. And it's like, oh, here we go. Time to earn that paycheck.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I might be the quietest character, but where would the Phantom Thieves be without our most vocal member, Skull?
Morgana.
played
Oh,
by
I thought it was Morgana.
the one and only Max.
Oh
Phantom
man.
family, how y'all doing? Hi,
Hey,
Xander.
Max.
Hi, Max. How you doing?
Doing great.
Excellent.
As good as can be.
Excellent.
Is he gonna talk
So,
about how he can
Ryuji
curse now?
Almost never shuts up, but he does have some important things to say. And you bring this wonderful sense of irreverent humor, and you balance that drama perfectly. How do you find that?
Well, thank you, Xander.
Oh, shit.
That's what I love about
Hello,
Ryuji,
everybody.
is that
How's
he
it
never
going?
shuts up, and that he says whatever's on
How's
his
everybody
mind,
doing?
He just word vomits, and either
Alexa,
he has to
that
justify
light
what
on.
he just said.
Can't even see myself. So
Or
much better
he has to
now.
deal with the consequences of what he just said.
hey,
Which is
socially
also
awkward
funny.
567.
So, he provides a lot of comedic value to the game, and I love that about him. And what would Persona 5 be without our trusty cat mascot, Mona, played by the brilliant Cassandra Lee Morris?
Hello. But I have to correct you on that, Max. I'm not a cat. But thank you for having me here, guys.
Sorry. Cassandra, question for you. This game has been super weird because we had to record during quarantine, and that is totally not how we normally
Yeah.
do things. What was
Yeah.
that like for you?
Tell me how was that
So
like for you?
I went from recording.
What's up,
in,
Film
like,
Links?
a
How's it
really
going?
Massive space at
Yes,
PCB
Legend?
that was very comfortable, and I had a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
like her
room to
stuff.
move
I've
around
seen a lot of her
to
videos
my
on
walk-in
YouTube.
closet. And I wasn't really able to do like a lot of the physical things that I used to do while I was voicing Morgana. So for all of Strikers, I'm like
She does. There's like a
trying to
skull
hold myself
and
very
a cat
still, not move,
the
not
cat.
make any noise in my closet,
and
while
little
still
Morgana here in
bringing
the background
Morgana
too.
to life. And I think I made it work. It was a little more vocally stressful this time. I think maybe because I was like trying to be so conscious of not moving.
Morgana's gonna be watching us from the corner
I think I brought a
here.
lot of fun to Morgana, and
Do you
people
think
are really
so?
gonna like what we did. And yeah,
Who knows?
And
Who
Morgana
knows?
really has a big part of this game. I mean, she actually is taking a pretty assertive role and guiding the whole team through these adventures. So it was really neat.
No,
to
we cannot
see
play
you have to
the
channel all
P5s
that
on the
energy,
stream, man.
especially coming from home.
Still.
And she's having to.
The game releases officially at midnight tonight. This comes from the original collector's edition of Persona 5, the Take Your Heart edition.
It's very special to Mona.
It came with a backpack, it came with the
Fiery
plushie,
Femme Fatale
some other
Panther,
stuff.
played by none other than Miss Erica Harlicker.
You gonna skip it?
Oh, look, we matched. We
I
matched.
know.
Oh my god, very exciting.
We have matching Morgana plushes, and I don't know if you saw Max, but I put out a skull just for you.
What? I
Yeah.
can't see anything. I'm having technical difficulties.
I have my Mona plush next to like a gold skull. So
I like how everybody has like a
Aw,
professional background, and Joker over here, he has like the living
the
room.
roses are for you, Lady On.
Oh,
Yeah, there's only one winner. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money to just give away like 10 of
Anna's
them,
become
so...
such a strong lead in this
Anyway,
series,
do you
and
guys want me to go ahead
she's
and
a
announce the
huge
winner?
fan favorite. And I want to know what you love about playing her and how she's changed your
Yeah, I'm
game.
super hyped for SMT5
I
and
love
Nocturne.
everything about playing her. I like relate a lot to An. She's probably the character.
He's
that I
like,
relate
yes!
to out of
Yes,
any
please.
character I've
Okay.
ever played. Like whenever I go into a
Well-
session, there's at least one moment where I'm like, oh, I would react exactly the same. I didn't even like have to
Sure,
think
no
through it.
problem.
You know,
We'll go ahead and do it then.
exactly how the reaction would be.
So you guys can see
And yeah,
part of the
my,
email and the winner now. The winner has been
definitely
decided by the system
changed
already.
After Persona started, it was a lot easier to answer the question of what might I have heard you.
But the winner, this is the first name of the
I
winner
have to tell you,
here.
Erica,
It's
the first time
Madeline.
you came in and
Madeline,
read
if
on
your
first, we had a lot of
email
trouble
starts with
casting
Madeline,
the
please go
character.
and check your email.
And the first
We are
line
gonna
you
email you
said,
later on today.
The producer and I looked at each other and we were like, yes, that's
Yeah, no
it.
problem.
There
I do
she
that one
is.
for each one of them. So
Exactly.
congratulations to
Nailed
Madeline.
it.
She won.
Actually, one of the things I really
Assuming
love
that it's a she.
this
So
entire cast is really interesting. Is that everyone? Their
whoever that
characters
is,
are
congratulations
kind of extensions
to
of your
Madeline.
natural
I will be
personalities.
emailing you
That's what I
later
really
on
love,
today.
is
I
getting
can't
to
because
know
I'm obviously on
everybody
the stream
over
right
past
now.
several years and doing
Uh,
everything from the anime and
So
the
I will
games
be emailing you
together
later
and
on
all
today. You
the
have
ancillary stuff and getting to know
a
everyone.
week to
Everyone
reply to
really
me
is having
before I
fun
have
with their
actually not a
characters.
week.
Probably why the
You have by the 23rd to reply to me,
Because
before I
everybody's got that little
decide
piece, that little
to
life
get a
that
new
you bring to
winner.
them that's uniquely your own.
How many entries? I can tell you that actually. Hold on one second. Madeline had
Yeah, it just
32
feels like we're hanging
entries.
out and
She had a
having fun.
40.41% probability of winning.
You always are.
That's crazy. That's pretty wild odds.
Yeah, Erica, you're doing something
If you guys are
fun.
interested, there was like
Yeah, so after
780
this panel,
entries,
I'm
something
gonna
like
be
that,
playing some
total?
Strikers.
For, like,
Yay.
All right, our first
per
preview.
person.
No, I'm very excited. I'm gonna play as myself. Ha.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right, well, we'll be right back to meet more of our favorite thieves.
But right now, let's see some of our favorite thieves in action.
Ooh! Alright, you have 44 entries, yeah?
And welcome back. We're excited to meet more of our Phantom family.
Our eccentric artist, Fox, is here too. Welcome
Cool,
back.
cool. Well, that was exciting.
Hi everybody, happy to be here.
Everybody just looks so, I don't know. I know some of the voice
With
actors, so
all
like
the
seeing
things
them and
you're
everything.
creating in the real
And some
world,
of them I never
Winston
seen or
is
heard
also
of
an
before.
artistic creator. So do you relate to him on that level?
Yeah, like how do you find inspiration in your work?
I relate to him immensely. I also am, but definitely was the odd eccentric artist all through my young formative years. So yeah, I very much relate to a lot
Yeah,
of
remember
aspects.
guys, if she doesn't
Although as much
reply,
as you're dressed
we
up,
have
you really dress up.
until 23rd for her to reply. If she doesn't, I'll have to do another giveaway to a different person. So I'll email her today, and then she has until the 23rd. So Madeline, if you're here, just let us know you're here. If not, just know that you only have until the 23rd to reply. Some people didn't reply one time. I had to give it away to somebody else.
Soft, colorful being find his place in the world. I can kind of definitely fit in those shoes comfortably.
When fans sort of meet you in person, and they kind of know the large body of work, obviously, that you've worked on. How does Yusuke kind of come up in those conversations? Do people always know that you voiced him, or is it unusual that people kind of recognize you for that?
I mean, for the most part, the Persona fans, you know, they figure out the cast and they call it out. A lot of times if they haven't seen what I look like, they're a bit taken aback by how different I am from Yusuke. But all of us, I think, can
I'm
call
emailing
that
the winner
experience,
right now.
At an event. But yeah, that's part of the fun of voiceover is you get to voice characters that look a lot cooler than you do.
And the wardrobes these
yeah.
characters have. Holy cow!
It's continuous jealousy from my standpoint. Although I do look forward to a day, probably when all of this is done and we can go outside, where everyone's just happy to be outside, so I can just wear whatever I want and no one can give me
I love it.
But however, there are more people to introduce. And
Yeah, come on, introduce them. I want to hear them.
On this panel. So those of you who followed along, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts need their navigator, of course. So please welcome the ever-informative Oracle, played by the lovely Erica Lindbeck. Erica.
Thanks, Inari.
So I'm curious. We've been through quite a journey with Futaba throughout these games. She's overcome a lot in her personal life, and kind of through this experience, transformed into a much stronger individual and personality.
Alright guys, so I went ahead and emailed the winner, so
into strikers and expand on her character in this latest chat.
just in the flash.
Feels like a part of me.
Yeah, I am gonna do a Nocturne Remaster giveaway, and I will be doing a Shin Megami Tensei 5 giveaway, so stick around if you're interested in more giveaways.
To such a point where all I have to do is get in the booth and go.
See ya.
So yeah, I guess I can't take credit. It doesn't even feel like a choice at this point. It just feels like something that I get to experience.
Have a good day.
Because all of the material has been given to me in such a nuanced and appropriate way.
If you can, that'll be cool. Anyway, have a good day. Good luck on what's cool.
On that particular thing, Erica is a very interesting actress in the booth because.
Oh no!
She's like, oh no.
Erica's first read is always perfect.
Dead on.
Her second read is, and then.
But she has 7 different reads in her head, and unless you let her get all of them out,
Yeah.
So
she
she's
struggles
like,
with
wait. Let me give you one more, and we're like,
but I got her when I needed.
No. And so, recording Futaba.
It's gotta be annoying a little bit,
because
to be honest.
we have this embarrassment of riches with Futaba. Like, and every read.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know, and I need to know because I have to go back to work in 40 minutes. So we'll stay here for 40 minutes, and then that's it for me.
Giving me that space and putting up with me for this many
And outing
years.
her on that.
And also outing me in front of all these, in front of the millions of people, all of my fans. My good,
love it.
And of course, we have to have our super OP healer brawler class Prez.
Well, we only have 4,000 people watching, concurrent watchers. 4,343. That's pretty low, guys.
Makoto is irrefutably the most responsible character in the Phantom Thieves. Do you relate to her or bring any of yourself into her personality?
Well, she had the same haircut.
I would
Or similar
hope that
haircut.
people think that I'm responsible. I think more than anything.
Oh, what is this giveaway? This is the celebration of the Persona 5 Strikers launch. So what they're doing is they're interviewing all the voice actors, talking about their stories, what it felt like to do, and they're gonna do a sneak peek on the game. So that's pretry much what this is. The giveaway is my giveaway. That's my personal giveaway, unrelated to Atlas or anything like that. The Atlas is tonight at midnight. The digital deluxe edition releases tonight at midnight. I will be streaming. Oh, by the way, guys, I will be streaming the game tonight at midnight. By the way, so if you guys wanna come by and stream and come by with me at midnight Eastern time,
The most perfect of myself as other people would want that to be.
I think it's the motorcycle.
come by. I will be streaming the game. I already have it put it on my computer. I'm ready to go. As soon as it becomes 12, I'll be streaming it. Midnight. Yeah, which is basically tomorrow.
Dangerous. I got a braid. That's all. That's the closest we're gonna get. A braid and a vest.
Love it.
So I think that also is very much about how
Everybody's like freaking on the chat over here for Makoto.
very grounded and methodical.
She
about
kind of looks
how
like
you
Makoto.
and watching you work and doing other facets of game development, whether it's facial capture or ADR or doing other things, you have a really amazing ability to kind of focus and ground yourself in that work. And that's where I see your personality come through in her a lot. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's really cool to see that.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm like crying because there's something in my eye.
Yeah, something in your eye.
I'm happy to see you all.
We will introduce our
Oh,
lovely Miss
yes.
Sandy.
How irresponsible of me. Now I have to be the responsible one and introduce our beauty
All
thief.
right.
Oh,
beauty thief.
wonderful,
Haru.
talented Noir, voiced by the beautiful Santi Huen. Thank you, Maka-chan. My name is Beauty Thief.
Who's Jamie's cool?
Hi, Santi.
Jamie's
Hello.
cool
So,
is there.
Santi, this is like, I mean, fans love Haru. Fans love
He
you,
blocked me
and
on
this
Twitter
has
for
been
some
such
reason.
a big franchise. This was one of your.
Good
first
morning,
big
Christopher. How are you doing today?
How has the experience been working on the character and interacting with
Haru
fans?
talks just like Haru. Voice actors
It
just
has
talks just like
been
her.
Just really amazing.
I don't think she's making a
fans are
voice
so
at all.
Nice, and I still get tagged in new fan art for Haru all the time on Twitter, and they're so talented, and I love it so much. I don't think I really understood like how huge Persona was, and even after like the game had come out until I got to.
I don't really think it's worth it. I'm only getting it earlier.
It was just kind of
I'm only
overwhelming,
getting it
really.
because it's
But,
getting it earlier.
I'm really thankful.
Oh,
and very
holy shit! I
humbled
love
that,
it. I wonder what she is. She has like this Persona
I like
5.
Haru's arc. You know, she's so dependent and so meek and everything, and then she just takes charge. Dad's gone. She's just gonna take charge and do this. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, big hats off to the beauty thief.
To the beauty thief. Thank you, Santi. So Persona 5 Strikers, yeah, absolutely. Persona 5 Strikers picks up where
Yeah,
Persona
James
5
blocked
left
me
off.
on Twitter for some reason. I don't know. He was mad about something. I don't even know why.
Sophia and Zenkichi.
Played by Megan Taylor Harvey.
She has
and
a
Tom Taylor's
she has a Persona 2 poster. Yeah, that's a good thing. You can play it tomorrow. What is all this? What's going on? You can definitely buy it. Oh, Sophie!
Stepping into a brand new adventure, we meet Sophia, the new AI of the Phantom Thieves.
Now, Sophia is a new addition to the cast with no memories besides her prime directive of becoming humanity's companion.
And stepping into this new role is a fantastic actress.
Please welcome Megan Taylor Harvey.
Nice to meet you, Persona 5 fans.
Hi.
I'm Sophia, humanity's companion, and Persona 5 Strikers, and I'm so excited.
When you to become Jesus.
Yay.
Well, tell us a little bit about getting to play Sophia and stepping into this.
Want it
huge
physical, but I
role.
want to play it. Yeah, I actually bought two copies. I
think
bought the
it's
physical
very
edition
intimidating,
on
for
the
starters.
digital one,
but
so
much fun getting to
crazy.
play
And I bought the
curious
game
AI
again
with no memories and just
for the winner of the
figure all that
giveaway.
out.
So I
It
bought it
was
3
just so much
times,
fun.
technically 4 times. I don't know.
Awesome.
That's wonderful.
She's an adorable character, and you did an amazing
job
with
with her. Yeah.
And very interesting to do this remotely. And we've kind of mentioned that before, that we did this all during the pandemic. But it was also interesting because
You got the steelbook? Me too. I wanted the steelbook so bad.
Cast or anyone.
I'm
prior
not
to
Jesus.
so
I
what
can't
was
be
that
anything
experience
like
like?
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Do I
I'm
speak
lucky enough to have
Japanese?
met
I
some of the
speak
cast
enough to actually
beforehand,
like play
but
the
not really knowing
game because I
anyone.
played the
It was
game
a
in
little
Japanese.
scary stepping into this big family, but everyone's been
It was
very
like super loud on my ear.
So it's been
Strikers
a little
is
crazy,
great.
but
I
really
loved
cool.
it. It was really fun to play.
Welcome to the team.
To
And
play
with the
steelbook,
Phantom
but in our
Thieves back
country
in
we don't have
business,
the
police
Best
are not
Buys.
far
Oh,
behind.
that sucks, man. They actually didn't do steelbooks outside of the US. So if you're outside of the US, you didn't get it. Yeah, you can just buy it off eBay.
Friend or foe, no one is really sure.
Yeah, but what we do know is he's a friend to us. So please welcome Inspector Zenkichi Hasagawa.
Tom Taylorson.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Tom.
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
He's like me,
So,
putting
Tom,
the headset
most
on
of the
one
cast
side.
we were just discussing with Megan has been working together on the Persona 5 franchise over the past several years, so they know each other really well.
Let's
So was
go.
that an unusual experience to be working from home and getting to know the cast and the team
Ryuji's
remotely? What was
useless.
that process like for you?
Well, working from home wasn't that weird. I live and work in this space pretty much all the time anyways, but definitely stepping into the whole Persona universe was unusual. I was a fan, you know, before I was a part of the whole series, right? So that was definitely intimidating and awkward. I know.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool to hear that he's fan. You know, as a fan, that's awesome.
Like voice acting classes back in Chicago, so that's the kind of, it's like, I knew what kind of world and shoes I was stepping into. So intimidating, but I honestly think working from home kind of helped, because I was like, okay, this is a safe space. This is a nice safe space. So I'm able to
Someplace
work.
you're used to.
Yeah, with a little less.
You're gonna buy it on Switch. Let's see, I got a PS4 on the Switch version and the PC version, so I got them all. Oh my god, I just clipped to hell. For people that are just coming by, we announced the winner of the giveaway. It is Madeline. Madeline, if you're around, please check your email. I have emailed you.
Changed the way we record here at PCB. What was recording in quarantine like? How was it working from home?
It was very sweaty for me.
Very sweaty.
Probably,
No AC.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you have to turn my air conditioning off in order to record, and so Taba's a little lively.
As you traveling around,
especially
I would
with those
recommend
nav
PS4.
lines.
Yeah, same
Oh my
here.
gosh, just,
I would recommend the
there was
PS4
sweat
version or the
pooling in
PC
my
version if you have a great PC. If you don't have a great PC, PS4 is the way to go.
Just a lot. You know, I'm not going to elaborate. It'll get gross, but
I want to know what my
I'm
neighbors think.
I'm literally gonna
on
just play the
my
game the entire
house.
time.
Right?
Yeah.
So true.
I have downstairs neighbors, and I pretty much was screaming for like a month straight doing this. And you know,
But I think your
really
neighbors,
quiet,
Cassandra, I think your neighbors we heard the most, because your neighbors were either taking a shower or using the bathroom, like every session.
Every day during the sessions.
I don't know why, but whenever there was a plane, I always blamed it on Matt Mercer. Like I always
Not
blamed
just
it. I was like,
No,
in a plane.
To that point, like it wasn't until quarantine that you really paid attention to flight patterns.
Oh,
and
somebody's
making
sleeping.
maps in Los Angeles. You were like, oh, I didn't realize I moved right where the
Well,
planes
Laura
were.
Slimming, thank you so much for coming by.
Actually hear from going from Matt's house to Lindbeck's house to everybody who's in the flight.
Yeah,
path
of
for
course.
We
Burbank
can
or
hear it
anything
come
about,
from here from the studio, and be like, and now it's Matt, then now it's Lindbeck's, and yeah, right across the river.
I live pretty close to PCB, so when there would be a plane coming, Keith would go, let's just hold because it's going to be coming to us in about 15 seconds. And then I would hear it from them.
I will say, in my building, there's not a super high turnover rate of people who leave, and when there is someone who leaves, the apartment is immediately filled. 6 months ago, my downstairs neighbor moved out, and nobody has moved in since. And for some reason, I think maybe it's me.
It's you.
Like, I maybe
It's me.
when they give tours, they hear me screaming in the closet. They're like,
She's screaming in the closet. Could you imagine if your neighbor is just screaming in the closet?
Game, I was just, in my closet, and then thankfully you guys sent over.
Right?
a
I
rig
want
so
P3 again, so I can play it again for like the 11th time.
that happened, right? Because I think we were about a week into recording when we started. We were
Yeah,
just
we were
at
like
the beginning
5
of
sessions
March, we
in
were
or
like 5
something like
sessions
that.
in, and when it first happened and everything shut down, a lot of people were like, maybe this thing's gonna
wait till
blow
April.
over. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
just wait. And Val and I kind of looked at each other and were like, I don't think so. And that's sort of the
April
introduction
next
of these.
year, maybe.
So
Yeah,
these
my
rigs
first-
that we talk about.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I don't think
Strikers
anybody
was my
expected
last
this to last
session
this long.
before, lockdown. Like,
I don't know. I don't really recommend emulators for
I
anybody,
was
but
supposed
it's
go
up
in
to
the next
you.
Day, and I was like, well, I don't think we're allowed. You were like, no.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
you
no,
told
no,
me
no,
that,
no,
Dorkin.
no,
I remember that.
I think I was supposed to come in the day that lockdown happened, and we were on the phone the night before being like, I think maybe we're not.
It was also really interesting because I had this massive mental block at the beginning of I can't do this. I can't record AAA games in my booth at home. I can't. Like, even if you give me a rig, which you guys were so magnanimous to do for us, I still felt like I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I have this whole new skill set that I never even.
Yeah, she has like a freaking
I
studio
have.
in the
I
background.
have the skill set of being able to act in a confined space and not move my body at all. It's
Yeah.
Well, and like engineers would be like, okay, so what's your, and they'd like spill numbers at me, and I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I'm hearing a hum, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've found I have a whole. I already really respected what engineers did, but this is on a whole other level. Like now being responsible for my own equipment and even setting up the rig and making sure that sounds good. Like there's a whole art form to microphone placement and how the room sounds. I feel so spoiled. I just walked into a studio and did my thing and walked
Oh, well,
out,
you have fun
and
too, boo.
I
Thanks
can't
for
wait
coming
to
by.
get back to that place.
Appreciate it.
But
I think that's what we miss the most is that communication. I mean, you know, in every voice studio, we have all these big glass windows because we don't want to be disconnected from that performance. When they talk about the magic happening in the studio, it's because we're sitting here playing with these characters and these scripts and these emotions and trying to bring these characters to
Which
life.
lady
So I think when we
has
all
no
shift
bra?
to Zoom and we're on these cameras,
The lady
and,
right
and
here?
we're obviously distanced
No,
and
I'm sure
not
she
having that
does.
freedom to
It's just
interact with each
comfortable.
other
I don't
was
know.
really a big
I'm
transition.
not worried about that.
And I'll say too, as far as like beyond just the recording process, many of us had the pleasure of working on the previous games before this, but you really kind of build a familial connection with the other people in the cast.
Yeah, I was
And
literally asking
being able
that.
to
I was
have
like,
them
who are you
celebrate
even
this at a
talking
distance has
about?
been like really bittersweet and in some ways frustrating. And to Tom and Megan, welcome, and we cannot wait for the
Which
opportunity
other
to
lady?
meet you in person
Her?
when it's safe again to actually like, you know, properly bring you into this embrace. 'Cause these are all really good people.
She's not on the screen. There. Oh, she has a white top. That's why you can't see it because she's wearing a white top. It's not like she's naked on the background.
Max's point about acting in a small space, I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, me too. I
And then they
want to
send this
mod
rig,
the hell out of
and I have to tuck
P5S.
that
That's why I
down here
want
along with everything else.
the
Run some more cables outside. Got
the
this
PC
weird blanket
version.
Here, and everybody's. It was just unbelievable. So, yeah, kudos to you for coming up with those systems so that there's at least a little less off of our plates when it comes to getting the performance. But I really hope the fans.
Yeah, but no, she's wearing something. I don't think she just walked into a living room like, all right, well, I'm naked, but let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's orange right there. See, you see, it's orange, not white. I'm sorry.
I feel like I've shown you guys a
it's
different,
orange.
Like,
You
side
see
of me
it now.
because
She's
you've
just
seen
really
the inside
large.
of my closet and everything in there.
She must be tall. I don't know.
We apologize in advance when we can't actually engage in a project together in the future.
I thought it was white, but it's orange.
Well,
I'm sorry.
at least will forget to wear pants to the actual first session. So apologies.
Mercer, let's be honest, you've never worn pants to a recording session.
I have no comment.
This is what I missed. Like recording from
I
home
hope
is
not.
like the
That'd be
banter
cool though.
with other people.
Look crazy
I think
though.
that's what's so great
Multiplayer.
about this game in particular is the characters are so
Isn't
great,
some of the other
banter's
games
so
have
great.
multiplayer?
Like Erica said, the writing is fantastic. The relationships are so well defined, and so to not have that environment of play, and we have to do a little bit of extra work to keep that spirit alive. Whereas this panel, it's just here, and we just get to relax and hang out with each other. I've missed it.
I love this cast and crew. So it's like, even after all these years, one of my absolute favorite groups that I've been a part of. So I'm glad that we're
Oh, that's so nice.
We'll see each other again soon. And Tom and Megan, I'm so excited that you're part of the group now.
I know. Yeah.
We're really,
You're like, I
really good
know.
group.
Let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you this.
Oh man, Persona 5 Strikers 2, part of the group now.
Because everyone's so close and we've had to make all these changes, how has your relationship with your character grown from where we started with Persona 5 to this point?
Yeah, and has being a Phantom Thief changed your career?
Oh, absolutely.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I think all of us. I've talked about it.
It's
with
cool
a
to have
couple of
this
you guys
interview
about how
here.
things
You know,
changed
I like
after
to hear
Persona.
about it and everything.
And I remember Val, like one of the first recording sessions I ever.
I don't know.
did,
I
you
expected
were
this to be
telling me
more like
how cool the
the
fan base is and how
gameplay
dedicated
wise,
they
but it's
are,
really
and
more
people
about
were
like the
already
voice
ordering
actors and
plaid
stuff.
to
Not that
make
it's
very
bad because I'm not
specific
complaining or
cosplays,
anything.
And I was like, oh wow.
But
And then Morgana happened, and my life was just like.
They are very loving, loyal
Yeah.
family.
And
They
they're
really
funny.
are.
They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, I love interacting with them. When cons were a thing, I would see the same amazing cosplayers all the time, and they're just like, I recognize them now, and I feel like
That's
they're like part of
cool.
the Persona circle. So I've had all, like, not just the cast come into my life, but this amazing fan base come into my
Hey,
life too.
that's
And it's just
good. That's
really
good.
cool to
She's
be
giving a
part of
shout out to the
project
fan
that
base.
people care so much about, and that means so much to them.
It'd be cool if they did another
Uh,
online game.
I remember this very specific anecdote.
All right.
Erica Harlicker and I were at a convention, and I don't remember where it was, but it was late.
Where it
Late at night.
was.
Erica had said, "Oh, I want to stop by one of the Persona meetups." Do you remember this?
Yes,
and
yes.
and we just, it was just like, we went up this big escalator, and we walked into this room, and we didn't, it was just a cosplay meetup. Like, it wasn't, it wasn't for us, but we just decided to go. And it was like, I want to say like over 50 people. It was probably like 80 people. It was so many people. And we walked in, and they just freaked out. I mean, they were crying. They were so happy to see us. And we just walked around, and this seems inconceivable now. We were hugging everybody, and we just kind of folded ourselves into the group and started taking pictures with everybody.
Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds like a really
I
nice
remember
time.
walking out of there and just looking at her and just going like,
You guys like my Persona 5
how is
Strikers
this our life? Like, how
layout?
do we have all of these people
I made
that
it
love us so
themed.
much? We
You
love
can
them
even
the
see
same,
cute
you know?
Sophie over here
it's
with
really
the.
humbling.
And she's so cute.
Kind of experience.
Like my favorite new character.
I remember the very
I like.
first-
I don't know why. I always
wonder
like the
when
new
they announced
characters.
the cast. We had a huge panel, I think at AX, with a lot of the cast there, and there were
Oh, a lot of
from
people
Artist
dipped.
Alley
I
that
think they were
like,
just waiting
leaving
for the
bags
giveaway.
of
They were like,
their
giveaway now.
stuff that they had made.
They didn't win.
for
They're like,
characters
okay,
to
this is.
support Persona, and it was like a welcome to the family. And they're sharing their incredibly beautiful art. I was blown away with their talent, and there's like little bags that people are like, oh, they dropped this off, they dropped this off. I was like, they didn't even know.
Right.
In the game,
The phone is blue. It's not red.
Sweet.
That's why I made it blue, because I was like, okay, well, it's red in the game now. It's blue in the game now.
Surreal and overwhelming in the best way.
And I think one of the things that's the most impressive to me is that up until now, voice
You should be
actors have
12
been
this
struggling
time.
for recognition, not because of the promotional side of it, but just obviously all this amazing acting is going on in games and in animation, and most people know the characters, but they don't know the voices and the people behind that. And now you guys, as this cast, are becoming so well known and endeared by the fans to meet you guys and follow you guys. And as social media has really exploded, it's really, for this game in particular and this cast, it's so wonderful
cool.
to see them actually support you guys.
Just nice
and
seeing
follow you
them
guys,
and being
the fact
happy and
that we
everything.
get
I
to
love
work on
that.
things
This is
like
my
anime
favorite
and
part of
other
this stuff
spin-offs for the game
here and
together as a
everything.
cast. That really brings the
All
fans
right,
together,
guys.
and I
So,
think
how's
that
everybody's day going? What's going on with you guys? Are you guys school, work, chilling at home? I'm actually kind of curious about like what everybody's showed up. A lot of people showed up here. Hey, RRG, how's it
become a
going?
more central part of the game's presentation. That's a testament to
For
all
real,
the
right, dude?
stories that
That's
are
what I'm
being told.
doing too.
You know, video games have evolved to such a degree now that they can tackle extremely complex topics.
We have school in a couple minutes.
care
Oh,
and
cool.
intent, and
You know what?
to have these
I just
amazing
did the
writers bring
awards
scripts that are
time for
rich
this.
and exciting to engage with as a
They
performer.
they,
and
they
want
decided
bring our
to do
best
this
to these
stream
character
at
narratives
12 p.m.
is huge. And so
Eastern
what I'm
time,
here to
which
see
is
is,
crazy
something
because
like
it's like a lot of people
project,
have to go to
we're
school, work. Like, this is the
excited
worst
that
time to
people
do a
engage with
stream.
it,
They should have done this earlier, later on the day.
Stoked to hear that people are connecting with the work and finding themselves in it. And to me,
That's what I feel they should have
part
done.
of
But
why
who am I
it
to
is.
judge and everything,
Super
right?
exciting.
I think it also speaks to the localization too. That
Localization.
You talk about the scripts and things like that. You know, this is all translated from Japanese, and so there were. I remember moments, not a lot, because it was written so well and localized so well, that there'd be a moment we go, okay, well, what's the intent? And we go back, you play the original Japanese, and the translators are there. We're all trying to work in the moment to find out, okay, well, what is this character? Not just
That's cool.
an exact
I like that. I love
translation,
all
but
this.
truly It's truly adapted.
You have to
performance and
wait.
adapted scripts.
And I think that's exactly what
Tuesday,
really
really.
makes
That's when it comes out
this
Tuesday.
game and this
And this
franchise
series,
I should
yeah,
do
stand out
DDS
because Atlas takes
or P3.
such
I'd say
pride
DDS
and
is
care
so
and love
good.
in these
100%.
adaptations because
We
the
played Persona
Japanese versions
Royal
are
last year.
obviously
Need to
amazing
finish
in
up the
their own
anime.
right. But I think what they really do is they
Really?
use the context
I had
of
it in my mind. It's because I talk about it all the time. You guys know this. I'm like, I'm literally always talking about it and everything.
Into English or to American culture, they take so much pride and care
And making
in
that work here as well. They really do localize it to this audience, which is really nice.
Yeah, and that's really what you see behind the scenes in our recording sessions. Is that if Val and I are directing, and we've been on the series for over 20 years. We started on Persona 2.
Actually, it was our very first
game at PCB.
client. Our first job as PCB was
Oh, that's
Persona 2,
cool.
22 years
Persona
ago.
2.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. They've been using the same studio for translation and localization for that long. That's crazy.
5 or 6 people
that worked there at the time.
And so what
Wow.
we've seen as the series has grown and these characters have grown is that their approach to allowing them to adapt to both you guys as actors and the characters who you are, and this localization effort.
That's awesome,
to
right?
Really make
I don't know why, but Persona 3 feels easier. It is easier. I don't know if it's easier actually. Is it Persona 3 portable? Fast? Which one is
and
it?
the fans, because
There's a lot of care involved.
there really
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah.
they are just amazing.
It's
And we
nice to
love
hear all
working
that.
with Atlas and Sega, and that's what makes these projects so strong. All right, we're going to take a quick break to premiere a short clip from Persona 5
As
Strikers.
a welcome home to our awesome cast.
Oh, this is the best part. Morgana Cat. Woo! I love the music in the background.
Surprise!
Surprise!
You get your what?
It's been a while.
Did you get taller?
This is literally minutes into the game, okay guys? This is like minutes into the game. Don't worry, this isn't like not many spoilers or anything. This happens as soon as you boot up the game. This is like happens within...
The Phantom Thieves get to go on a road trip and explore more of Japan.
So tell us,
Oh, his
what did you like
voice
best
is
about
like-
the story, the characters, the locations, the food?
Happy. The
Well,
food.
Morgana does turn into a bus, so I was super excited that we were going on a road trip.
She's over here eating.
I have food in this booth. Look, I have a bagel. I've got chocolate
Really?
On is always excited about the food, right? Isn't On always excited about the food?
Oh my god, she literally am. Oh my god, that's funny.
back. Can I go get some food?
I think you should have sent me some fatty tuna in honor of Morgana.
Right.
I love the locations. The locations are.
I say it's
when I got
probably
to go to
pre-recorded,
Japan a few years
but
ago,
it could be live. I don't
being there
know.
felt so magical.
All of
and
this
they
editing
were
takes
actually
work, so I think
promoting
it's
Persona 5
pre-recorded. I
Strikers
think.
while I was there, so I was
Like
seeing all
it will
these
be really
posters.
hard to do it live. Oh, did he just froze? I think he just froze. Oh no. Oh man, they just went offline. It's not me, right? You guys see me live? I'm still here, right? Can you guys see me? Reply real quick to know that you guys are here. Oh yeah, F in the chat. They're Fing over here. Oh, are we back? Are we still? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like Atlas just cropped out just now. Alright, I was just hoping that it wasn't my internet that messed it up. And I was like, oh man, you guys can see that, right? Atlas gets live, will notify you it's offline right now. Which, by the way, Atlas, why don't you do something like mine? I have such a nice thing here. Hold on one second. Whoa. You guys get to see me play Doom. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna show something over here. Whenever it's offline, it does like this thing here. Where the hell is my thing? I don't know. You guys should definitely follow me to Twitch if you haven't already. Do I stream a lot? No, I don't. But look at how nice that is. That's a much nicer offline, right? That's my offline when I'm not live. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do here. Should we just stick around and wait a little bit? Should I end this? I don't know. Oh, is it now live? We're gonna go ahead and check it out.
Don't really.
Hey, we're back.
A whole lot. It's more reactions to stuff in cutscenes. So
We're back.
I like spoil anything even if I wanted to.
You don't know
You know what I mean?
Oh, somebody
Which
is
also
following
great
now.
because then
Hey,
when I play
thanks,
the
bro.
games, I get to experience everything like very like, oh my god, this is amazing. I didn't know this was
Thanks for
gonna happen.
following.
By this point, I'm at the same. I can still talk about
And
Persona
thank you
as the
for
universe,
subscribing.
but I think it's probably really hard for
Whoever subscribed.
Megan and Tom because like
Ido
we get to at
Tome.
least say, yeah, we love Persona. We don't know if Strikers is coming, but you guys know, and you're part of it.
Oh,
and now
thank you for
really hard secret and not
following
telling
over
us. Like, I imagine that's really hard.
It was so hard. I kept seeing things like rolling on Twitter that were Persona, and I like wanted to like it, but then I was like, if I like it, then is somebody gonna like speculate that I know something about something and that it's gonna be this whole thing? So I always like, I can't wait until it's announced so I can just start liking things on Twitter again.
We always have that moment, right? We all read the Twitters and we're like, oh, that's wait,
That's so funny.
And it's a little surreal for us too, because obviously everything we do is under non-disclosure. We're not allowed to talk about anything, but also production is taking place 6, 8, 10, 12 months in advance of any of these releases. So we're already on to other projects or other things. So we were coming off of actually Royal. You were working on Royal, and I was working on the television series and the animated series.
Oh
And
wow,
so
they worked it
we
at the
literally
same
had
time.
People from Atlas.
Did you just hear that? They worked
between
they
rooms
worked
as we're
Rojo
working
and the
on
animation
both
at the
these
same
series, And then
time.
that dovetailed right into Strikers. So for us, we've been kind of living in this world for several
Been
years.
all
as a
Persona all
cast
the
and
time.
crew. Yeah, so I think for you guys, it also is equally kind of confusing. You're like, well, wait a second, the story is linear, and we're here, but we can't talk about this, but this is coming out, and how do we do this? And so
That's
it's
so
been
funny.
really fun just kind of exploring these characters and kind of keeping our heads straight as to what the audience knows and what they don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing like being in your booth on the third and a half hour of recording Futaba navigation lines, sweat again, pooling in my clavicles, and then looking on Twitter and just seeing like a bunch of aggressive, give us Persona, give us Strikers, you cowards. And I'm like,
I'm trying.
I'm doing it. We're doing it.
Oh my god, that's so funny actually. They're like, everybody's just so aggressive trying to get Persona 5 Strikers.
They like
They're
phrase
here
it
like,
in a way where they're like, I'll trick them into saying that they're working on Strikers, and I'm like, no, what? No. Why do you want to
Smart for that?
get us in trouble?
We also
Stop it.
signed a 500-page NDA. So
Right. Here's the big question. Since we can't meet in person this year, is there anything that each of you want to say to the Persona fans across the world? Because we can now finally talk to them about this.
oh, you want to know? Okay, guys.
Oh my
So if any again, one more time, if you missed
every
it, the
person
winner
who's ever
is
played Persona.
Madeline. She won
Thank you for
the
loving the game. Anybody who's
Madeline is
ever
part of her
interacted
email. I
with
don't even know
any
if
of
she's
us
actually Madeline or
online or
not,
at
but
conventions,
it's part of her
thank you so
email.
much
So
for sharing
she
yourselves
won
with us.
the contest.
record
I am
this
emailing to. I
solo
already
by
emailed
ourselves,
her.
and even more so
She
during the
has
pandemic.
until the
So just to have
23rd
even one person
to
come up
reply
and
to
say
me.
how much they
Otherwise, I
love
have to
the
decide
game,
a new winner.
that
If I do,
really
I'll
means
do
a
a
lot
small little
to me,
live stream or
and
video
I hope you
showing the
love
new
the
winner.
game, even though it was a really different recording process. I really love being part of this game, and I love being Morgana, and I did enjoy the process of Strikers, even though it was different, so I hope you love it as much as I do. Thank you! Oh, and looking cool, Joker!
I always
love it. Oh my god. Hey, Donnie, how's it going? Dylan, how are you?
My favorites.
Oh, the like alarmed Muppet face.
Are you following on Instagram? Thanks so much. Appreciate
I
it.
really think you're looking cool, to be honest.
Anyone else want to say anything to the fans?
Yeah, this game is something so special.
Somebody's like,
This
oh, it is
whole
live.
series
It
is
is
something
live.
so special. The
You guys
amount
see
of
that
times
transition?
I've
How
had
slow it
someone tell
was?
me that
This is definitely
Persona
live.
5 like saved their life or like changed their life in a meaningful way. I'm so happy that we're doing the sequel, and I was so excited to have the story expand, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. And it's, as was mentioned before,
The hype is
the
real.
anime dub happened because of you guys and your support, and I'm just
Yeah,
so
it makes sense, man. A lot of people like physical. I get it
someday.
myself. I
And
totally
I hope you like the
understand.
game. We worked so hard on it. I'm so excited to play. I'm gonna play as myself. It's gonna be great. And I'm gonna play as Mona and run people over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful
Oh,
because
look at all the ladies.
when I got the
How nice.
opportunity to be a part of this franchise in the first place, I was very excited because I knew a little bit about the world, and I had heard the fan base was so welcoming, but I had no idea. And I think even some of the production team
All
was
right.
amazed at the response for Persona 5. And the only reason that we've gotten to do so many different iterations and different storylines is because of you guys. And so it's because of you that I've gotten to grow with Makoto and get to know these wonderful people and go to panels and interact with you. And that is the greatest gift that you could ever give
Got the
me.
Royal
And
Collector's
you keep
Edition.
giving me more gifts in that same way.
Yeah,
And
I got
love
the
fan art,
collector's
I love the
edition for
cosplay.
Strikers in
I
Japan.
love
I was
the
scrambled,
videos.
that's what it's called
I
over
love
there.
the messages.
So I got that
I'm-
one. I
I'm-
didn't open
I'm
it
so
up,
grateful.
unboxing
I
here.
just want to say thank you to all the fans for always being so
Welcoming is
warm and
one way to
inviting.
put
I
it.
hope that you will extend the love that you've given us as a cast to also Tom and Megan, and also to Atlas and PCB for all their hard work during the to do the recordings all remotely, to have the rigs, to be driving the rigs out to people. It was so
I
much
love her
work on their
background.
end just to make it smooth and
Haru's
easy
background is
for,
great with
us as
the with all
actors,
the
really,
with the
'cause,
Persona 2
having
poster, the
them
Persona
handle
5
all the
poster and
technicalities
everything.
of it, made it so much
This is
easier for me
great.
as an actor to focus on what I need to do, which is like the acting and stuff like that. But yes, thank you so much for all your support over the years. It has been amazing to
Yeah,
keep coming back
job it
and
too.
discovering new things
It's
as
cool.
Haruo Kumura and the other fandom thieves. I hope you guys
So
enjoyed
this is
it.
the this additional stuff you get in Japan. You get this
Extremely
DVD
appreciative of all the
collection
amazing support
with like the
for this
soundtrack
series.
and
So happy that everyone
the
has
making of the game, which is
gravitated
basically
towards and
this.
engaged with the story and these characters as much as they have, and the point where we get to continue their story, which is a very rare treat,
the,
especially in video games. You know, often it's a
artwork
one and done scenario. So to like
they
to be able
give
to
you,
which
is basically what you get in the digital edition. It's the same stuff. It's just not physical, and I love physical stuff. I love. Literally, I have all the artwork
very rare
for the different
and I think
games and
that
everything.
just
So
shows how
I wanted it
how
so
beloved
bad.
and how high quality this game series is. So just very thankful that you've accepted us into this wonderful warm blanket that is the Persona universe.
Warm
welcome
blanket.
Once again,
That's one way to put
Megan,
it.
Tom, so happy to have you, and
Yeah, I think everything that I could say has kind of already been said in so many words. But yeah, I've obviously loved.
I don't know if
working
they are
with Pablo, and
rare,
love
but I
being
collect
part
them.
of the
I don't know.
universe.
I don't know how
I'm
rare they
eternally
are.
grateful to the
I
team
know
at Atlas
one of them
and
didn't come out in
Valentine
the US. I
and,
was gonna buy the other one while I
everybody
was in
to
Japan,
be
but
part of it, so thank you. And I am
I
so happy to
forgot
have Megan
about
and
it.
Tom on board. You guys are incredible.
Same thing. I can't say anything new, but
I
I'm
love
so
this
grateful, and I
rap
remember
thing that they did. I may steal it for my
when I first found
channel.
out that I might be involved in this game. I knew that I only wanted to play Ryuji, and I was even telling a couple friends of mine that Ryuji was the only character I wanted to play, even though I had no idea who I was going to end up being. And I happened to get Ryuji, and I'm super, super thankful. It's been such a pleasure.
It's cool to see
playing
like
this character.
how much of fanboy some of
love
them
that
are.
I get to have these comedic
Like, that's awesome.
lines, and it gives me so much joy recording them. And whenever you guys tag me on Twitter with your favorite moments, I always see that. It always makes me happy. It's always very happy.
Was he
And
tagged
welcome to
when he
Tom and
curses?
Megan, and thank you to Val and Keith. And this has been lovely.
yeah, everyone really has said it. This is a project that was really special. I'm
glad to hear that it was special.
I played the previous game and really fell in love with that. So when I was told I got to be in this one, I was just completely over the moon. These characters
Awesome.
are just so amazing, and the fact that we get to play in the sandbox is an absolute joy every single time. So seriously, thank you, Cal. Cal and Beef. That's doing great here. Val and Keith. Thank you guys so much for bringing us on board and letting us be a part of this. Absolutely, to Atlas and Sega, so much appreciation. Tom and Megan, welcome. We're so excited to have you here. I think it's going to be
exciting.
Really, really wonderful.
Yeah. He was like, yeah.
See the face. The face is
Yeah.
so welcoming.
His face is so welcoming.
That's right.
I love it. Oh man. He's like, I'm done. Can we move on? Please shoot me a little bit.
I was so excited.
Oh
when
my
I
God,
heard
it's
that
almost
was
time for me to get back
Sophie's
to
so cute, and
work
she's so
and
fun.
stop the stream,
And I
guys.
had a
So
really fun time
I'm gonna wrap it up
playing
in a
her, and I
minute or
hope
two.
you
I
guys
think.
really enjoy her as
I think
much as
I think they're almost wrapping it
I'm
up
already
themselves.
feeling all
So
of your guys' love on Twitter. It's making me really happy. It makes me smile. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I just appreciate all the rest of the cast and the crew and everybody. You guys have been just amazing and so supportive, and this has all just been amazingly fun.
I gotta second what Megan said there, which is everybody's been so welcoming, whether it be online or.
I mean, it's fine. We'll
Val
wait
and
for this
Keith.
to be over, or the hour to be over. I'm thinking they're gonna be wrapping it up soon. It looks like they were.
Everybody has just been wonderful.
Thanks.
And in the back
No,
of my
we're
mind,
here
all I
for a
can think
minute.
of is like,
Don't worry about it. We'll
nobody
see out
has
some time.
heard or
But I just
seen
want to give
anything
you a
yet,
heads
and
up
yet here you
before
are,
I
you
just
know,
kind of
giving
just
your
go like,
support.
okay, bye
It's
guys.
fantastic. And this grid of people, these actors are people. Again,
Yeah,
I
let's
know
go.
only by reputation, and I know they're all rock stars.
They're all rock stars. You're a rock star. I'm a rock star. We all
Like,
rock
before
stars.
I knew them, and I've like pointed some of your work to students. I'm not kidding when I say this. So to be a part of this group, this ensemble.
I'm not done yet, so
is
unless you are done yet,
humbling,
so bye.
flattering,
If
just
you are, I'm not
fantastic.
gone yet.
So
I got a
can't
couple
wait
minutes here, so
for everybody to.
it's cool how he's kind of like
The Phantom
fanboying.
Thieves again. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Hey, thank you guys. And part of our final shout out is the Atlas localization team, as we mentioned, is just a huge part of the Persona world. And it's really what helps bring these characters to life.
Yeah, so they provide scripts, structure, and context for adaptation and take tremendous care, as we discussed,
Right on.
in the localization of characters and story.
So you just want to give a huge shout out to all of them.
Somebody's
all
phone
the
is
amazing work
vibrating.
they do.
Plus the Atlas and Sega PR and marketing team who helped us bring this show today
Yes,
to
Not
life.
mine,
you
though.
guys. And so
Somebody's
on
phone in
behalf
there is
of Valerie
vibrating.
and myself, we want to thank all of our widely talented guests
And you.
and you
For being part
of our
of
show,
our show today.
Hey, Phantom Thieves Heart!
We're here doing it too. All right, awesome.
And
That
now
was
as a
great.
special treat. Panther herself is going to walk us through the new action combat gameplay system.
So stick around
Okay.
for a hands-on demo of Persona 5 Strikers.
Also, a huge thanks to the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, Xander,
Max,
Cassandra,
Jeremy,
Matt,
Erica Lindbeck,
Erica Harlicker, and Xanthi.
And of course, our newest friends, Tom and Megan.
And a big thanks to Atlas for helping bring us all together today.
Persona 5 Strikers is coming to a heart near you.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end that right there because one is the hour, and two, I know a lot of people don't want to watch the gameplay, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you so much for coming by. It was super fun to have you guys here. Congratulations one more time to Madeline who won the giveaway. Congratulations to her. And stick around. I do more giveaways. I do have one planned for Nocturne, and I have another one planned for Persona 5. I'm sorry, Shin Megami Tensei 5. So SMT5 and Nocturne will have a giveaway as well. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.